Hey kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island. If you enjoy videos where you get to see me create a fabulous drag look, well then guess what? You've tuned into the right channel. Now today what you're getting is my TikTok live, my get ready with me, but actually it was like... it was a long one. I have so much fun doing them, and everybody's asking me questions, and we have a great time doing my TikTok lives. But since it was so long, I said, you know what? Why don't I split it in half at least, so it's not the one video is not like interminably long. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. So this first video that you're going to see is the first half of me in my TikTok live that I did New Year's Day, which is actually today. Not sure when you'll be seeing it, but I did it on New Year's Day. And this is the look I created. I decided to primarily just use things you can find at the drugstore. And for the palette, I use this. It's the C-Color Neutrals palette. Very inexpensive. I have some other C-Color palettes. This one is actually, it is a dupe for the Tati Textured Neutrals Volume 1, which is a palette you can't get anymore. When it first came out, I wasn't really into neutrals then, so I did not get the palette. Since then, though, you know, I've become, you know, a kind of a lover of neutral palettes. And so when I saw this came out, and, you know, it was very inexpensive, I said, you know what, let me try it. So so I ordered this online. And this is the C-Color Neutrals palette, and that is the palette that I used today to create the eye look, and pretty much everything else was created using drugstore products. So what I think we will do right now is I'm just going to roll the camera back in time and give you the first half of my Get Ready With Me from my TikTok Live where I did this look. Stay tuned. Hello, hello, hello. We are live on TikTok. I just wanted to grab my trash can. I go through a lot of crap when I'm getting ready for drag. Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I decided just to do a drag makeup look today. I'm not really doing anything. It's a Sunday, it's New Year's Day, I'm not going anywhere, not performing anywhere. Just gonna play with makeup, just playing with makeup. Let me get myself better situated. Okay, so gotta tame these brows. We've got to tame these brows. Hello, everyone who's joining. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, thank you for the follow, Brenda Smith. Jody, you've never seen me completely makeup free? Oh, well, thank you. You still enjoy Wiener's Boy. I love a good wiener. Oh, I've done so many. I mean, most of my videos, I always start off makeup free. I'm not one of these queens that doesn't want to be, you know, seen without their makeup. There are some. It doesn't bother me. I know quite a few queens that they would never ever consider doing their makeup process on camera, but it does not bother me. It does not bother me in the slightest. Happy New Year to you too, DDG. Of course, I had to really kick my butt today. Like, I knew yesterday. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna do a TikTok live, do a makeup look." And then this morning it was like, do I really want to do a live? Do I really want to do this? Can't I just be a lazy lump and just, stay in bed in my pajamas and, watch stuff on my Roku? Thank you, Pup Spirit. I don't know. No, the eyes don't feel very pretty today. It's like it rubs the lotion and puts it back in the basket. I love rubbing the lotion. Jody, your mother did Broadway makeup in the 70s? Oh, that's fabulous. Thank you, Jody. So what's everyone else doing today? After I do like my whole look and take pictures and all that stuff, I'm taking all the makeup off. I'm getting back into pajamas and being a lazy lump in the bed. Thank you for all the hearts, XX loves. Thank you. You wish you had my eyebrows curtsy. Oh. Ooh, cabbage rolls and wine. Oh. I actually made an unstuffed cabbage soup, and I still have some in the refrigerator, and that's probably going to be lunch. Because I love stuffed cabbage, but it's so hard. It's so hard to it's so much work to do stuffed cabbage, but I love it. I love it. We're not being gay today or no day. We're gay every day here. Hello, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, black eyed peas. That's a great New Year's Day tradition too. What does unstuffed mean? Unstuffed cabbage soup, because it's not stuffed cabbage. Usually the meat and rice mixture is put into a cabbage leaf. This is like it's all just like a soup. It's just a big soup. Pop, you're gay as hell every day. That's what we like to hear. We love it. We love it. So, yeah, now the eyebrows, these have been plucked and waxed and everything. My goodness, if you saw them before all the work that goes into them. Is that an Elmer's glue stick? Yes, it is Elmer's glue stick, just the purple stuff. Lexi, you have a beautiful day too. Why do you use a glue stick? I use it to glue down the eyebrows because we're going to be drawing new eyebrows, and my eyebrows are very, very masculine boy brows, and I don't use mine for drag. Some performers are able to get away with using their natural brows for drag. I can't. They just don't work. And I like creating a different look with the eyebrows for drag. When did you start doing drag? Oh, I think it's 6 years. Is it almost 6 years ago now? Thank you, Faith. Thank you. I'm doing good, user 925. I'm doing good. I had a very, very uneventful New Year's Eve last night. We didn't do anything. We had gone out for lunch with a friend, Dixie Normus from Connecticut. I don't know if any of you know Dixie Normus from Connecticut. Apple user. Yes, drag is my career now. Elspeth's. Yes, non-toxic fun. The glue stick is non-toxic. I mean, you can eat this stuff. That's why they give it to kindergarteners. It's the washable school glue. Please say hi, Emmy and Lola. Hi, Emmy and Lola. How are you? So we did nothing. We did nothing last night. You would love to dress up for a career. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Finley, you used to eat the glue. I never did that. I remember, like, in kindergarten, we didn't have glue sticks back then because I'm ancient AF. They would give us like these big globs of paste. I don't know if anybody remembers that. And I know some kids would eat the paste. I was like, oh, disgusting. How did you learn to do my makeup? Just, you know, watching YouTube videos, practicing. Look like Einstein, yes. uh, uh, yes, paste, yuck. Ah, I need to teach them how to do makeup. I love watching Greg's videos. Well, if you go to my YouTube channel, Toni Homeperm, I have tons of makeup videos there and tutorials, and so also, oh, the brown bottle glue. I remember that, and it was like it had like a sponge applicator. I remember that. I had that too. Um, Also, I first started learning how to do makeup by watching uh, Ancient. I was born in 2003, and I feel old. Please, honey, don't even go there. 2003. Oh my lord, I have underwear older than 2003. But I first started watching Miss Fame on YouTube. A lot of her old videos. She shows how to do like introductory drag makeup, and I learned a lot by watching her. And some of the things I incorporated, and some things I changed. And I was born in the best year, 1969. Yes, 1969, the best year. I was born in 64. I've got you beat by 5. I've got you beat by 5. But you know what? I just turned 58, and I don't feel like I look that bad for being 58. So a lot of people I went to school with, woo, years have not been kind to them. They have not been kind. Oh, thank you for saying that I look good and great. Thank you, thank you. I don't really do. I don't know. I don't really do. I don't really do that. Oh, wrinkles. Yeah, the forehead. The forehead is the wrinkles. But I'm my present for myself for the New Year's. I'm getting Botox on this forehead. I've had it. I've had it with these wrinkles. If a drag queen goes missing, do they go in a carton of half and half? They should. They should. Oh, actually, I had Oh, Erica, you love Botox? Oh, another. Oh, we have a lot of shout outs for the Botox. Give it up for Botox. It's going to be my first time doing it, so I can't wait to try it. I hear you. I saw people I went to school with. Oh my God. And I don't do anything really specific to, it's like I'm bad with my skincare. I mean, I really should do more. I don't know. Botox is amazing. I'm doing it for several years. Oh, well, I'm glad everybody's had such good results with it. I can't wait. I hope I have some. You're a confused person, says Matthew Taylor, 5874. Oh, no, I'm not confused at all, Matthew. Thank you. Oh, a mini facelift to help with the new skin. Oh, yes. Blessed with good genes. Yes, I guess so. You do skincare, Tony? Yes, I should. Oh, who's the grandpa that's being told to pop off? I don't know. You know what these people don't realize when they. Oh, thank you, Jody. Thank you. My eye color. It's sort of a hazel green. Lip filler, please. You are confused. Confused people don't know they are confused. What people don't realize, Queen Annalyn, new here. Hello, Queen. When they make like negative comments, when you make negative, what's that? Be careful with Botox. Too much will change the line of your eyebrows. I want to change the line of my eyebrows. They're too friggin' straight. I want a little. I want like a little bit of an angle to them. What glue stick? This is just plain old or Elmer's. Thank you for saying I'm handsome. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful the way I am. Thank you. Bella, I already have a husband. Thank you for offering to be the boyfriend, but I have my an arch. I'm saying I want an arch in the eyebrows. I'm happily married. Husband and I have been together 20 years. So I'm good. I don't need a boyfriend. Thank you, precious. Thank you. Thank you for looking at my videos. But what I was saying, these people that make rude, negative, do you all do 3-person relationship? Hell no! It's hard enough being 2-person. 3? I can't imagine. No, please. One husband drives you crazy enough. I don't need 2 husbands driving me crazy. No. No! I can't imagine. How many times do I apply the glue? 3 or 4, depending on my mood, depending how much I want to, how crazy I want to go with, applying it. How did we meet? Oh, my husband and I met originally in a. He was very bad. He was very bad. He was the moderator of a gay men's coming out group here on Long Island, and he was the moderator, and I joined the group, and yes, no truples for me. No, thank you. No, thank you. And he was like the moderator of the group, and he wasn't supposed. He was a co-moderator. There were 2 moderators, and he wasn't supposed to get involved with anybody in the group because he was the moderator, and it was for gay men who were just coming out, which was me. And needless to say, he couldn't resist my charms. So, but we're like I said, we're together now over 20 years, I think, and we've married since 2011. This is what I do for a living. I do drag. This is what I do. I actually had I did a show on, it was on Saturday at, my comment on negativity. Yes, when people make rude comments and negative comments on the live, they don't realize they're only telling the algorithm that I'm getting more interaction with me, making TikTok promote my live even more. So my drag name is Toni Homeperm. Toni Homeperm, that's my drag name. It's the name of my channel, name of my YouTube. So anyway, yes, so when did I start doing drag? About 6 years ago. So when people make rude and negative comments on my live, they don't realize they're just helping the algorithm to make my live get seen more. We'd never do RuPaul's Drag Race. No, thank you. I mean, I can do my makeup, but I'm not really a lip syncer. I'm a singer. I can't sew. I don't do my own wigs. My husband does the wigs, so I can't be bothered. No, thank you. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. That's for the youngins. I can't be bothered. I wanna. Toni, can I be the girl in your relationship? I am the girl in the relationship. What am I putting over the brows? It's glue stick, powder. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jody. Thank you. No, I can't do a split. No. As far, my choreography when I'm singing is I do a little, a hand gesture. Maybe I step from side to side. Happy New Year to you too, Larry. Happy New Year to you. I can't believe how much eyebrows I have. Yes. Husband does not do drag. He does the wigs. Do I have show dates? Let's see. Next show date is January 21st at Governor's Comedy Club. I remind you of Leslie Jordan. That's high compliment. Thank you so much. I loved Leslie Jordan. January 21st at Governor's Comedy Club in where is that? Is it Levittown? The Giggle Room. But actually, I'm not doing drag. I also do celebrity impersonation. I do Sophia from the Golden Girls, and my drag daughter Tom Cat does Dorothy. He is one of the best B. Arthur impersonators out of all of them, and he's amazing as Dorothy, and people seem to love me as Sophia. So we're doing that January 21st, and I have to work on putting together like shows for the coming year. So, do I ever travel to perform? Hell no. I like to be home at night with my cats. Why Toni Home Perm? Well, if you look up on Google, Toni Home Perm, it was actually Toni Home Permanent. It was a little kit they used to sell back in like the 50s and the 60s to, like, you know, women to make their hair curly, and it smelled. Oh, you want a little Sophia? Okay. Picture it. Sicily, 1914. A beautiful young peasant girl with clear olive skin meets a wild-eyed Spanish artist. They throw down a few Boilermakers. They laugh. They sing. He takes her back to his studio. He shows her how he can hold his palette without using his hands. But I digress. They make mad, passionate love, and he paints her portrait. She spends most of the next day scrubbing his fingerprints off her body with the loofah. She sees the portrait. It looks nothing like her. She is insulted, and she walks out of his life forever. Dorothy, that beautiful young peasant girl was me. That artist was Pablo Picasso. Keep going with the makeup. Oh, too much talking. People want to hear me talk. I'm a talker. I'm from Long Island. Do you like manly men or girly men? I like my husband. He's both. He's both manly and girly, as I am. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Happy New Year, Jacqueline. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you, Bella. Thank you. You want to hear my husband? Oh, you want to hear me talk, baby, talk. Now that is good. I love. Yes, everyone loves the Golden Girls. Thank you, Anna. Congratulations on being together for 20 years. Yes. 20 years for a gay relationship is like that's like a million in like gay years. Believe me. How long does it take you to do your drag makeup? Well, if I'm not on TikTok and I'm not talking and chatting, I can get my makeup done in about an hour and a half if I really just push it. Oh, thank you, Amber. How do I hide the 5 o'clock shadow? Color corrector, very heavy foundation. You'll see. It's a process. It is a process. I feel my eyebrows are very crunchy today. Happy New Year's to you too. Yes, a 20-year relationship in the gay community is about a million. It's like a million years. How long have you known I were gay? Since I was about 3 or 4. I came out the womb doing jazz hands. I'm here, I'm queer. I was gay before I even knew what gay was. So, and I think it's funny when people talk about, the gays, they're grooming kids. Like I say, I came out of the womb. I knew I was gay. I didn't know what it was. I just knew I was different. And my parents were ordinary heterosexuals. There was nobody gay in the neighborhood, in my life, anywhere. But I knew what I was. And that's what I was. That's what I am. And nobody made me that way. It's how I was made. How do I stay so motivated to do the makeup? Well, because usually I'm doing it to perform, so. Thank you, Michael. I guess I try to be positive. So sorry. So sorry, Jody. He was a drag Calvin Klein model. Wow. And the drag girls taught you to do your makeup? Mm-hmm. Beautiful disaster. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And it's a quick eyebrow today. I could, do more with them, but we're not. Dallas says, say Dallas, please. Dallas, please. Funny story. My ex was a drag queen, and his drag name was Dallas Capri. And I was the drag husband in the relationship. So, true fact. Funny little story. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yes, I will. I will keep being me. What foundation do you use? Well, you know what? I thought what I was going to do today is I want to try to use stuff from the drugstore for the most part. For the most part. So I think I'm going to use some Wet n Wild foundation just for fun. You'll see. I still have to use one thing that I can't do without is like a TV paint stick to cover the beard. So, and the palette we're going to use today. Well, this is the palette we're going to use today. I just got it from C Color. It's the Neutrals palette. This is actually a dupe for the Tati textured neutrals palette that she came out with a couple years ago, and now she doesn't have a makeup line, and she had all that drama and everything. But I didn't get it when it originally came out because it's very neutral, and at the time back then I was not into neutrals, but my makeup tastes have changed. And when I saw this from C Color, I was like, "Ooh, this looks pretty. It looks cute," and it was only $14. So a palette that inexpensive to me counts as like a drugstore palette. I mean, this whole palette for $14. There's 24 eyeshadow pans in this. You got your mattes. I think she calls these. These are like sequins, metallics, and glitters. For $14, that's a pretty good deal, right? I mean, I thought so. So yeah, I thought I'll use this palette today, this C Colored Neutrals palette. I almost didn't get the palette. I ordered this, and I ordered this contour palette, and when I got the delivery, there was only this. They didn't send this. I emailed them. I said, I didn't get the palette. Hello, and they weren't responding. But I paid with PayPal, so I started a PayPal dispute. Whoa, next thing I know, they're emailing me. Oh, so sorry you didn't get the palette. Do you want a refund or do you want the palette? I said, I really, really want the palette. Please just send me the palette. And they did, and that's how I got. That's how the palette came today. So, like I said, I've got somebody has attitude. Who doesn't remember that? I don't know. I'm talking. I guess I missed the whole conversation. I don't know. All right, so we're doing a lot of drugstore stuff. So we're gonna moisturize. I have this e.l.f. moisturizer. We're gonna moisturize with that. I do always like to moisturize my skin before I do my drag makeup. Somebody forgot an X? And thank you, everyone, for the follows and the likes. Hey, Heather, I'm doing good. Thank you, Kim. Well, we are sitting and talking while I'm doing my makeup. I had my coffee. My husband ran out. Do I use primer? Yes, I'm going to use primer. I'm going to try to use everything drugstore as much as possible. So, there's our e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. I find the e.l.f. products are really good. They're really good. So I moisturize. Oh, I really should I color correct now? No. Okay, so I did my moisturizer, and no A frequency, nothing special planned today. I just wanted to get a makeup video done because, like, what I usually do is I do the live, and then after it's done, I download it, and I'll put it up on my YouTube, because I like to have at least one YouTube video, makeup video a week. For a while, before I had my health issues, which are all resolved now, I was doing like 3 makeup videos a week. I don't know how I was getting it done. I really don't. But the thing is, like, you know, I didn't really get much traction on YouTube, despite everything I was doing. It seems like people are more interactive with TikTok. This was the e.l.f. Poreless Primer that I put on. It's one of my favorite primers. e.l.f. Poreless Primer. Love this primer. It's like a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, which is like $40, I think, for one little thing. And the e.l.f. is, I think, is like $7. Love it, love it. And, you know, you can get it at the drugstore. Thank you, Sleepy. Yes, drag makeup is, it's fun. e.l.f. used the setting spray. Yes, you know, you can't really go wrong with e.l.f. products. Although, I don't know about, I know they have a foundation, but I don't think their foundation is that great. So, not using their foundation. Okay, so I primed. We primed. I need my color corrector. We're using this drugstore. Do I use banana powder? No, it's too yellow for me. It's too yellow for me. Yeah, the e.l.f. foundation. I don't. It's not gonna work for drag. Yes, I make my own setting spray. It's so easy. 3 parts vegan glycerin, 3 parts distilled water, and 1 part witch hazel, and you've got a great setting spray. I've been using it for like, I don't know how many months now, and it's great. Okay, so we got to color correct. So it's the LA Girl Pro Conceal in orange, and this is also drugstore. Happy New Year to you too, Nelly. So, my husband and I, we did nothing last night. We just like, we were in bed in our pajamas, watching, you know, at like 11:45, I throw on the regular New Year's Rockin' Eve show just to, you know, watch the ball drop, and that's it. So, since the brows have a bluish cast to them, you want to cancel the, okay, the brows have sort of a bluish cast, and on the color wheel, the complement to blue is orange, so you use the orange concealer to cancel out that bluish tone. I also will use it on the beard area to help conceal the 5 o'clock shadow. I mean, I did just shave, but it's like, you can already see, you know, 5 o'clock shadow is already there, and I just shaved. So I have a very, very, very heavy beard, so I gotta do a lot to conceal it. It's a science, yes. I didn't learn on my own. Most part, I watched, you know, YouTube videos and some trial and error on my own. Why use the bluish glue, the blue stick, to glue down the eyebrows? You need to know how to even out yellow undertones. Then you would need something purplish, since purple is the complement of the yellow. What was the amounts for your setting spray? It's it works in parts. So I mean, you could use tablespoons, teaspoons. I mean, teaspoons is not going to be enough. I would say tablespoons. So like 3 tablespoons of glycerin. I use vegan glycerin, and you can get it on Amazon. So 3 tablespoons, say, of a vegan glycerin, 3 tablespoons of distilled water, and 1 tablespoon of witch hazel. And I think I use a witch hazel that's got like a lavender scent. And cheap little misting spray bottle from Amazon. And there you go. Your own setting spray. And I mean, the distilled water it comes in a giant gallon. You can get it at Walmart for like 99 cents. The vegan glycerin is a little more expensive, but I mean, it'll last you. It was like, I think, $18. But I mean, you use so little of it. I mean, that will probably last me a lifetime. And same with like a little bottle of witch hazel. Have you ever waxed your beard? Hell no. Oh my God. Wax my beard. Oh no. No. Oh, that sounds painful. That sounds so painful. Oh, waxing the beard. No. No, no, no. No, I shave before, I do my makeup. That's all. Doing drag, over 5 years, be 6 years, I think, this April. Oh, happy birthday, His Obsession. Happy birthday. Oh, New Year's Day, baby. I'm actually from Long Island, but it's funny. My husband, when he was a kid, he lived in Elmira for quite a long time. Some of his relatives, they owned, like, there was a pizza place, Italian restaurant there, back in like the 60s and early 70s, and his relatives owned that. All right, so I also do a little bit of orange under the eyes. Oh, you live in Elmira. Hello, Elmira. Never understood the Brazilian wax. Brazilian, ooh. Do I have children? I have 2 cats. Those are my kids. I have my tabby named Zach and my creamsicle named Cosmo. Oh, Santa Mauritius. Not far. My relative's Kellers. Buffalo, New York. Oh, you have an orange tabby. Oh, you have a Cosmo cat too, yes. I named him for the dad in Moonstruck. Oh, Freeport and Lindenhurst. Okay, I've performed in Lindenhurst. Tuxedo Cats. We used to have a tuxedo. Oh, a calico named Mayhem. I love my cats. We actually have a place here on Long Island called the Shabby Tabby Cat Cafe. And you can follow them. I think it's shabbytabbyli.com. And you can go there, and they have cats that you could adopt, or you could just go there and sort of interact with the cats if they want. They don't encourage people to paw at the cats if they want to be left alone or anything like that. Very respectful of the cats. And a lot of times I do drag shows there. I do drag bingo, or sometimes with my good friend Ashley Jade, we do a drag queen paint night there. It's a lot of fun, and I love to see the cats. 9 cats, wow. We used to have, I think at one point we were up to 7, but then a lot of them they got old and they passed away. And all our cats, they all always stayed inside. So our cats always lived. Most of them lived to at least 20 or sometimes even more. No, the right-wing attacks on drag, they have not affected me. They've affected some of my friends, have not affected me personally. So. Was that a spend? Yes, this is my own setting spray, and you make it by using 3 parts vegan glycerin, 3 parts distilled water, 1 part witch hazel. No, I've never performed in Iowa. I don't like to travel. My husband does not do drag. He has no desire ever to do drag, anything like that. He does the wigs though. And you have Lynn, you have an orange kitty named Oliver. Cute. Yeah, my one cat, Zach, Cheryl, He was only 15 days old when my husband found him, so I had to bottle feed him every 3 hours. Can girls do drag? Yes, I know many, many cis women who do drag. So anybody can do drag if they want, you know. But I would say if you're going to do drag, you better be good at it. If you're going to do it, you better be good at it, because there's a lot of people doing drag. There's a lot of people doing drag, so there's a lot of competition there. Does he like doing wigs? He loves doing wigs. He's doing wigs right now. He has clients like all over the country. That's his thing. He loves doing wigs. He used to do hair for regular people. Jemmy, do you do shows? Yes, I do shows. I do shows here on Long Island. I just did a nursing home show on Saturday. Was it Saturday? No, Friday. Friday. I'm forgetting what day it is. I did a nursing home show on Friday. And I do a lot of those. I perform at a lot of the nursing homes and rehabilitation centers here on Long Island. I go in. I sing a lot of the oldies because I sing live. I'm not a lip syncer. And the residents love it. They just love it. So this was my TV paint stick. This is the only thing that's not drugstore. I'm sorry, but I need to use this to cover the beard. I mean, probably could have used... I have a Maybelline stick foundation. I could have used that just to get away with it, but I don't know where it is. I have so much makeup all over the place. That's something I should do for the new year, is go in and clean up stuff, reorganize my makeup. I have too much stuff. So now the GB paint stick, I only like to use this on the eyebrows and the beard area. Oh, I'm not singing live right now, because then when I put it on my YouTube channel, I got a copyright strike. I'm sorry. But if you go to my YouTube channel, Toni Homeperm, I have a lot of music videos that I do. What does the witch hazel do in your setting spray? I don't know, honestly, but I guess it just helps it to make the makeup stay longer. I don't know. It wasn't my recipe. I found it online. So, how long have I done drag? Over 5 years. I think this April, will be 6 years. Okay, just blending this TV paint stick out to cover the beard area. We don't want to see any 5 o'clock shadow coming through the foundation. Okay. I don't really like this color. It's 2W. I prefer 4W, but I had run out of the 4W. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the witch hazel helps to make the makeup set. I guess that's why it's in the recipe. Anyway, this color, it's a little like too... Like, in the camera, it looks very yellowish. In real life, in the mirror, it's a little too peachy. But it's TV paint stick. It's a foundation. But it helps like conceal the beard and the eyebrows, and then I put another foundation over. So, yeah, witch hazel is astringent. Imagine it solidifies, reduces oil in the makeup. Maybe I don't know. Like I say, it wasn't my recipe. I'm just following what somebody else recommended for the recipe. But it seems to work fine. I use it all the time, and I've had no problems with it. So, all right. So we're trying to stick with drugstore. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild foundation. It's so cheap. It's like It's only, you know, $4 or $5. I hate this applicator comes with this paddle. I hate it. But, you know, what can you do? This is how it comes. So we're just gonna deal with it, you know. It's drugstore drag using a Wet n Wild foundation. I think the color though is pretty good. This stuff, it smells like paint. It really does. It's not like a high-end foundation that you will get at Sephora. That's for sure. Happy New Year. Could you use a different applicator? Well, no, not really. I mean, that's how it that's how it comes out of the bottle. I don't know what else you would do with it. But, you know, it's fine. I slap it on. Just slap it on and, you know, blend it out. For the most part, with drag, you can pretty much get away with almost any foundation because we end up putting so many layers on top of it. And I've used this in videos before, and it works for videos. I've never done like a performance, like a live show, with just using my Wet n Wild. It's fine for a video, but when it comes to performing, I want to use something I can really rely on. So when it comes to that, I'll use something like Dermablend, leg and body makeup. What was that? Any tips for dark circles? Well, I color correct with orange, and I'll use, you know, concealer. But if I'm just going out like as a boy, not in drag, and I just want something for the dark circles, I'll use like my Tarte Shape Tape. You know, I made sure to get color matched for it, and the thing with it is, with concealer, is use it sparingly. I mean, just 2 little dots, and, like, you know, tap it out with the ring finger. Because also that will, like, you know, a lot of people, they complain about creasing when they use their concealer. Well, that's because you're using too much. Looking a little yellowish, but it doesn't look yellow in the mirror, but it looks... Here it looks a little... But here it looks a little yellowish, but it's fine. It's fine. It's only the foundation. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Good enough. Good enough. I may use it for touching up the brows. All right, what are we going to use? Okay, so we're sticking with drugstore. We're sticking with drugstore. What do I have here? What is sitting back here? I want to use. Do I want to use? Okay, we're going to contour. Okay. NY3RA says it doesn't look yellow. Good. Okay, it's probably just my camera. And you used a pink color corrector for dark circles. Yeah. How many wigs do you own? Oh my goodness. Maybe about 60. The thing is, for me, I mean, my husband does wigs. So that's why I have so many. I'm sure if I wasn't married to someone, you know, who if I was married to someone who didn't do wigs, I'm sure I wouldn't have as many as I do, but I do. Concealer fills up my crevices. Yeah, that's why you got to use just a little bit, and, you know, and tap it out. as much as possible. You know, and I don't know if they say put powder on to set it, but you have to see. Some people, powder is too much. It depends on your skin type. I cover up the brows because we're going to draw new brows. We're going to draw beautiful new thin brows. All right. So what do we all think? For contouring, I could either use my NYIiiiice Wonder Stick, or I use this. Is this Maybelline, or is it Wet n Wild? Everything. Gosh, I think it's a Maybelline concealer. It's like in a dark brown, and I use this for color correcting. So, do we have any preferences on what you want to see, the NYIiiice or the Maybelline? How many necklaces? Oh my lord, I must have at least 100 necklaces. I have so many. Because my friend Alexis Flame, she used to have this. She used to work for this company that they did like makeup. They did oh my lord, NYIiiiice. Oh, we're seeing a lot for the NYIiiice. Oh, it looks like NYIiiiice is winning. I think NYIiiiice is winning. Oh, all right. Sorry, Maybelline. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. All right. So the Maybelline it is. So this is their Wonder Stick. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's like it's not dark enough for me, but this is the contour stick. Now I don't know why the other side is like a highlighter, but I don't know. I don't think. I mean, it's okay, but I think I have a lot more highlighters that are way more impactful. Doesn't mean anything. How did you know you don't like women? It's not that I don't like women. I'm just not attracted to them in that way. That's all. Nothing against women. Believe me. So my best friends are women. I just don't want to sleep with them. Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to contour. Contouring and highlighting is one of the most important things for your doing drag makeup, because the contouring and highlighting is really what changes the structure of the face. So, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and change the structure of the face to be less masculine and more feminine. And we need to do on the nose, a little nose contour. And when you're doing this, it does not have to be perfect. It's cream contour and highlighting. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect, because we're going to be going over it with a lot more stuff. When do you contour? Use the old card trick. Okay, I used to do that. Sometimes I do it, but I'm just like, too much work. Too much work. I just want to get the makeup on. All right. Do you like using brushes or sponges for your makeup? I use both. What is drag? Can you explain, please? What is drag? Well, it's a form nowadays. It's a form of entertainment. You see many people doing it, men and women, cisgender, trans. I mean, it's people like to dress up and perform, or some of them, they just want to dress up and do TikTok videos. There's a lot of them. They just get into makeup and wig and costume, and some of them get they got a lot of TikTok views, let me tell you. But I do it because I'm a performer. I do shows. Okay. Okay. So what we did with the contouring is we did forehead. We want to try and minimize the big old man forehead. We do here. So we want to try and start creating like a look that we have, you know, high cheekbones. And on the nose to sort of make it look thinner. It's all just makeup tricks. It's all just tricks. You've been doing your contouring all wrong. Oh no. A little bit here too is good. I always forget to do that. But. Okay. I don't know. I think the NYIiiice, I don't know if I like it or not. It's very subtle. I still think maybe I should have went with the next color up. I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. We're doing drugstore today. We're doing drugstore. Oh. My drugstore powder. What did I do with it? Gonna have to go grab it. But we got to highlight first. So, what are we going to highlight with? I think we're going to highlight with... let's look in the drawer here. That's conceal and define. Oh yeah, maybe we can use this. Let's try this. Makeup Revolution Concealer. Do you work for a company that schedules your performance? Yes, it's the Toni HomePerm company. I'm the CEO. I'm the chairman. I'm the president. I'm the vice president. I'm the secretary. So no actual company. I just do it all myself. All right, so yeah, let's try this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I mean, I consider Makeup Revolution drugstore. I mean, it's so inexpensive. Yes, I'll explain anything about drag makeup. I mean, I don't claim to be the be-all and end-all. I mean, and everybody has their own methods. You know, my methods, you know, I feel they work for me. They may not work for anybody else. But... Oh, hey, Massapequa. Remember the drag shows in the late 80s? Loved them, but yes, they've come a long way. I mean, when I first started going to drag shows in the late 90s, drag was very, very different. I mean, this was all before, you know, Drag Race and all that. I mean, performers back then, I mean, they would dance, but like the death drops and things, nobody did that. And you know, there were a lot of performers back then did ballads, and I don't really see a lot of queens lip syncing ballads these days. Everything seems to be, you know, it's got to be high energy. People want to see death drops and splits and all this stuff. I don't do that. I don't do it. You know, but I sing live. So not a lot of queens can do that. Okay, so I highlighted here in the middle of the forehead, under the eyes. You're trying to create sort of a triangle here. This is the area you want to emphasize. I don't know if this is blending out that great. Let's Makeup Revolution one. But we'll make it work. That's the thing with drag makeup. We make everything work. I think I lost some of my... This is just a sponge that did the contouring. I just want to work on that blend a little bit. Your little brother thinks he's a queen in bush. Yes, I know Novazar. Actually, I did a show with Novazar here on Long Island a couple years back. But yes, I know Novazar. You have to be part of the LGBTQ community to do drag. No, you could be, a cisgender person, but I mean, if you're going to be doing drag, um, it's kind of you can't really not be involved with the LGBTQ community. I mean, it, I don't know what to make of that. I mean, you don't have to be, LGBTQ plus IA to be a drag performer, but it wouldn't hurt. But no, you don't have to be. Alright, I guess that blended out okay. Death drops when they jump in the air into a split time move. It looks really hard to do. Yes, it is really hard to do. And you know what? A lot of these girls are not doing it right. A lot of them are getting injured. And let me tell you, if you get injured, you're performing at a bar, doing a death drop or split or something like that, you tear a tendon or a ligament or something, guess what? The bar is not going to pay for your medical bills, okay? So I worry about a lot of these girls, the things that they are doing for the sake of a couple bucks. If you're a drag race performer and you're getting a good amount of money, and you can afford your own health insurance and all that, I mean, you don't have to worry about getting injured. It's one thing, but that's not most drag performers that I know. So LGBTQIA, yes, that's what it is now. Have you been in Miss Fire Island contest? Yes, I did it 2 times. I entered the Ms. Fire Island 2 times. This coming year, I think I'm going to enter Entertainer of the Year. I never win anything, never won anything. I don't ever expect to win anything. But I figure, you know what? I'll go. I'll perform. Do you have a drag voice? No, I just have this voice. Just have this one. Okay, now wait. I gotta get my drugstore powder. Hold on. It's over there. I just knock stuff down. Okay, so we're gonna use, yes, too many knee injuries and bam, knee replacement. Yes, because a lot of these girls that they're doing all those things, those crazy things, and hurting their legs and whatever. Should you have put on a button-up shirt? No, why? Anyway. They're getting injured, and then they can't do drag anymore. So, I mean, I'm just a singer, and I'm 58, and I don't know. I think I can keep doing this for quite a few more years. All right, so we did our contouring and highlighting. I think it looks okay. So now I always powder, and this is drugstore powder, and it's a great powder. It's the Cody Airspun in translucent. What did I do before drag? Oh, I worked in an office, and it was horrible. I hated it. Mods are here to do. Hey, LaBelle, Happy New Year. That's LaBelle Showgirl. She's my girl. One of the great queens here on Long Island. We perform together quite a lot. All right. So, in Cody Airspun, you just put a little bit in the top there, and a little sponge, and start pressing everything down, because you want to. This was all our creams. You want to set them into place. Have you ever auditioned for Drag Race? No, have no desire to. I did audition for America's Got Talent. You know, my somewhere on my Facebook page, I have the pictures. You know, of that. I went into New York City and I auditioned in drag as singing, but didn't get a call back. I didn't get the golden ticket. What can I say? But it was fun. It was something different to do, and at least I can say I tried. I'm horrible with your accent. Horrible. All right. I don't bake. I like just a little bit of powder. I like to press it in. I don't bake. I used to bake, but I've never noticed a difference between baking and not baking. So I just like using the powder to set the makeup into place. And it works for me. It's good. Everything's full. My makeup table here in front of me it's a mess. It's a mess. New Year's resolution, clean your makeup table. What is baking? Baking, okay, is a term that is used, it came from drag, but now everybody uses it. You put like a lot of powder down. It's supposed to like really set it into place, make it look very matte and smooth and all this. Oh, I remind you of Robin Williams from Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, thank you. That's a high compliment indeed. Yes, if you go on YouTube and you look up like baking for makeup, they'll show you it's basically putting a lot of powder on and letting it sit there. For some people swear by it. I just don't feel it does anything for me, so I don't bother. New Year's resolution: clean the makeup brush. Oh God, I need to clean my makeup brushes so bad. And Ray says it helps with oily spots. Yes, probably if you do have very oily skin, the baking, especially if very oily areas, it might be really good for that, to keep it like matte for a longer amount of time. I don't really have oily skin though. My skin is very normal. My YouTube channel is same as here, Toni Homeperm. Toni with an I. All right, so now we gotta like draw some new eyebrows, because this alien look, it don't work. So this is my favorite thing to sketch them out. It's a Wet n Wild kohl pencil. Oh, thank you, Laura Peace. Thank you. What do you use to clean your brushes? I use I forget the name of it. It's this liquid. It's a brush cleaner. It's blue, and it works really good. And sometimes I'll just use water and shampoo. Yes, baking is adding loose powder to the places you put concealer for an extended period of time. Exactly. LaBelle says it's supposed to help with fallout of product. It's supposed to do all these great things, but I don't know. I've never found it to do anything that fabulous. LaBelle, do you bake? Mariella, do I use contacts? Yes, I do. I usually always put contacts in. Okay, so we're going to draw a new eyebrow. We want a cute little feminine brow. So we're going to sketch out a brow. Zote pink soap. I've never heard of that. I have to look that up. Can I get it on Amazon? And Belle says it really doesn't matter as far as baking. Depends on how hot it is in the summer. Yes, very true. But what I like to use in the hot summer, what I like to use, this is the blue marble setting spray. This is like what they use in the theater for people that are under hot lights and they're dancing and sweating and all that. This stuff really seals the makeup on your face. There's There's blue marble and there's also green marble. I forget. I think one has alcohol, one doesn't, but they're both really good. And in the hot summer, that's what I like to use. Zote Pink Soap. Yes, you can get it on Amazon. Okay. Oh my God, there's a marble in it. Yes, that's why it's called blue marble. But it's to help shake the product up. Okay. Back to the brow. Back to the brow. I think we're going a little dramatic today. LaBelle uses the e.l.f. setting spray. LaBelle, I make my own setting spray because I go through too much of it. So it's vegan, 3 parts vegan glycerin, 3 parts distilled water, and 1 part witch hazel. And I put it in this cheap little spray bottle I got from Amazon. And that is my setting spray. Because I had found, like, at one point, I was just going through setting spray like crazy. Oh, Grammy just ordered the blue marble. So, I'm going to draw some eyebrows on now, because I don't do a no eyebrow look. It is not my jam. I need my brows. What's the name of the setting spray again? You can get it on Amazon. It's blue marble. They also make another one called green marble. There's blue marble or green marble, but this stuff is like that is it. Like for the summer. Guess, LaBelle, exactly. Most setting sprays, that's basically all it is. Most setting sprays, the main ingredient is distilled water. What brand of theater makeup is good? Krylon, Meron. How long does it take to get into full drag, start to finish? Well, I mean, if I'm really, really pushing myself, 2.5 hours. Today is not that day because I'm talking. I'm explaining everything step by step. Let's see. No, I have yet. Oh no, it's fine. I don't mind the questions. You need me to do your eyebrows, honey. I can barely do mine. LaBelle says for theater, it depends on what you're trying to do. LaBelle would know because she is a theater queen. She is the theater queen of Long Island. Don't mess with her. She just finished a great run as Lola in a production of Kinky Boots. I myself, I'm going to be doing something theatrical as a drag queen. I can't reveal all just yet, but thank you for singing for the retirement community. Oh, I love to. Oh, Andrew is going to puke. Oh, I don't really feel too bad about it. By the way, Andrew, your commenting only helps the algorithm to promote my live even more. So, don't know what to tell you. Thanks for the commenting. Just make TikTok promote my live even more. As I was saying before, these people that, you know, they want to leave like nasty comments, they don't realize. Oh, thank you, Mariella. Lynn says I'm a gracious host. Thank you. Yes, it would only cause my live to pop up on his feed even more. He's going to be sick for weeks. You better get a bigger bucket, Andrew. Oh, my Lord. Please. I've been dealing with worse bullies than that for a longer time. He'd have to get up pretty early in the morning to try and ruin my day, and he ain't gonna. Oh, what is the problem with this? This brow is. I don't know. Oh, that brow is off. That is off. Probably because I'm yakking. That's okay. It's just a sketch. We can make it work. We can make it work. I promise you, no eyebrows have been injured in the creation of this drag look. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. It's too high. Is it too high? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So this is the other thing with drag. You could tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and never get your makeup done. At some point, you just got to say, it's good enough. Just let me finish it. So, just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Now, usually for my brows, for my powder, I use this palette from Pretty Vulgar. I don't even know if this company's still around. It's this pretty, neutral palette. But I'm trying to do Old Drugstore. So, I think... All right. So I still have my DH Cosmetics Studio Pro contour palette, which I've hit pan on like everything, basically, except like these shades. I don't use those much. But I think I can use this for the brows. And you know what? I don't think BH makes this palette anymore. I looked on their website. I loved this one. They actually had another one before it. It had even bigger pans, and I loved that even more. But I don't know. Can't find it. So, but I'm going to use this up until there's absolutely nothing left. That's when... Yes, and drag makeup isn't like doing regular boring face makeup. Yes, I mean... It's a variation of clown makeup. To be quite frank, drag makeup, it's really just a variation of clown makeup. So I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown from this contour palette to start filling in the brows. We'll see how this works. I missed how you prepped brows to have the lines when you added color. I used my Wet n Wild Kohl eyeshadow pencil to sort of sketch them out. All right, now we're gonna go over it with this brown from this contour palette. I don't know if this is dark enough though. I might have to use the eyeshadow palette, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I think it's okay. The lines of the real brow, the real brow is like down here, covered by foundation and stuff. Okay, I mean, will this work? I think this will work. Yes, even for a cisgender woman, has to do things quite different to present it. Yes, a lot of the drag queens that we know have to do, it's really like sort of a theatrical makeup to create for them to create a male look. It's basically the opposite of we do to create a more feminine look. this is like way too thicker, but we'll fix that. We'll fix. It's all a matter of tweaking. But this is way too thick compared to that. But I think also, I think I'm going to go into the eyeshadow palette because I feel like the brows are just a little bit too light. Okay, so I'm grabbing the C Color Neutrals palette. That's what I'll be doing my eyeshadow makeup with because it's got a lot of, it's got some, you know, nice, like a nice brown here. Oh, definitely going to have to conceal that brow. Concealing brows is my middle name. Okay, so let's take a little of this dark brown. Let's see what that gives us. Good enough. How often do I go live? I try to go live once a week. Drag Queen has to square out features, yes. And drag queens have to round out features, exactly. Exactly. Drag king has to make their features more masculine. We have to make them more feminine. All right, let's see if we can fix this. We're gonna fix. Okay, so how did you get the nerve to do drag? Be a real man, bruh. Well, thank you for the negative comment. You'll see that TikTok will now promote me even more on your feed. So lucky for you. Thank you, Teddy Bear. Thank you. All right, so I'm taking a little bit of foundation, putting it on the back of my hand, a little brush, and we're going to try and clean up this brow. Like, this is definitely too thick. I hope you can see. Oh, and I got a hair popping up. The nerve. Really, deciding to do drag. Was it easy? Yeah, it was very easy. Oh, these aren't the scissors that I want. These are too big. All right. Damn it to hell. All right, we're just going to have to leave it. Got like a little hair popping up, though. It is what it is. Slay that brow. Yes. Hey, Chicago. Okay, that's better. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Thank you. Hey, Florida. Okay, that'll do. What eyeshadow look are you going to do? I'm not really sure. Didn't really have a look in mind. I'm using this C Color Neutrals palette. And, you know, I think I'm basically going to do like a one of my soft glam drag looks. Nothing too crazy. You know, it's sort of, yeah, it's New Year's Day. It's, you know, sort of a chill day. See, now I made that a little bit more round than this side, so I just gotta go back in. We're gonna make this a little bit rounder, because that's how we roll. I'm sorry, Judy Patricia, I don't speak Spanish. What color wig will you wear? I think I'm wearing blonde today. I think we're just gonna be a blonde today. Tail's gotta be a little bit thinner. Okay, those will do. Those will do. Jess, how long does it take to complete a look? If I'm not filming, I mean, I can do my makeup in, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours, and then, you know, throwing myself together, I can do it about, you know, like wigging, clothes, you know, outfit and all. I can do it in about half an hour. Fru Brennis just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, everyone, for the likes, the roses, all these great things. Thank you, thank you. What are we going to do? Lashes. Oh, yes, definitely. Very big lashes, drag lashes. We just want to feather the inside out a little bit, because then I'm going to go in with a sponge and some foundation. Will you show us the wig on the live? No, I won't do it on the live, because I've got to go downstairs, and, you know, my husband's got to, you know, put it on my head and all that. So, but I'll take some photos, and I'll do a little photo video, I think, that I'll put up on TikTok, showing the finished look. All right, so now I'm going to soften the inside of the brow. Do a red hair. I have a request for red hair. What did you use for your eyebrows? Oh my goodness. I use so many things for the eyebrows. There was glue stick, powder. There was sketching them out with, you know, and the foundation went over all that. Sketching them out with a kohl pencil, brown eyeshadow to do the to draw the new ones. I mean, there was a ton of things. There's so much happening on these. Yes. Yes, I've got from 8 hours to 2. It's true. My first time, like when I was first starting, it like took me like 8 hours. I forgot that. Those were the days. 8 hours to get into drag, because I had no clue. But I worked that time down. So, all right, am I happy with the brows? Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They'll do. They'll do. All right, we need to prime our eyes, and I know the primer I want to use. Of course, I can't find it now. I want the Makeup Revolution primer. Shadow primer. Where the heck is it? Oh my lord. I know it's in. I've got this drawer here, and and it's just chock full of stuff. It is chock full of stuff. But I cannot find my Makeup Revolution eyeshadow primer. The nerve, the audacity. Oh, wait, is that it? Ah, here it is. Ha ha! Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. Yes, LaBelle, you are the quickest. 45 minutes. I couldn't do 45 minutes if my life depended on it. Not with my eyebrows. So, I do what I can. I do what I can, girl. I just make sure I know by what time I gotta leave the house, and I count back from that time as when I gotta start the makeup. All right, so a little Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. Put a little bit on the back of my hand, and we're gonna apply this to the area where we will be applying the eyeshadow. Brows are a little crunchy today. What can you do? What can you do? Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for following. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Yes. My husband, Frank, he is the drag husband, and he does the wigs. He's done some for Lady LaBelle, too. Although LaBelle is a fabulous wig stylist all on her own. Oh, Betty Boopsy, rain, rain, rain. Oh no. Amisha says it's mesmerizing to watch me doing my makeup. Thank you so much. Thank you. TikTok said I've been live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. TikTok, I can't stop now. Crying out loud. Can't leave these people with only half a look done. Can't leave myself with only half a look done. All right, let's get this primer down. We need to prime. It is a crime not to prime. Oh, good. You wore the beehive. I should work on a makeup counter. Yes, I would love like put me at the Lancome counter at like Neiman Marcus. I'll turn all the little old ladies into drag queens. I'm just imagining it. Some older lady comes in. She just wants a little mascara and lip gloss. She leaves looking like Bianca Del Rio. Oh my Lord, that would be hilarious. Okay, so eyeshadow palette. LaBelle said, "Thank you, dear Tony." I'll do it, LaBelle. I swear I will. Okay, palette A is the C Color Neutrals palette from C Color, and it is actually a dupe for that Tati Westbrook textured neutrals palette. So you've got like your mattes here. These are like a sequin formula. This is like a metallic, and these are glitters. So I'm going to start with like doing with the mattes, so I'm gonna do, I think, will I use any of that? I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna use this, maybe a little of the black. I don't think we're gonna bother with the burgundy today. I actually used the burgundy on Friday. Used it on Friday, and the look was okay. LaBelle says, the last thing you need is more makeup and eyeshadow palettes. LaBelle, you're not my real mom. You're not my real mom. You can't tell me what to do. All right, so I'm going in with this this beigey shade here. Let's see what we get. Palettes are addictive. I know. You don't have to tell me. Don't have to tell me. And Lady LaBelle will tell you. No queen on Long Island has more eyeshadow palettes than me. I do slip up sometimes. I call her Lady LaBelle because she used to be Lady LaBelle, but then she dropped the lady. But sometimes I still just call her Lady LaBelle. What can I, you know? Don't hate me, girl. You'll always be Lady LaBelle to me. Happy New Year. Addiction is an understatement. The nerve. The audacity. Oh, the audacity. That's a nice sort of a neutral color. What is the name of the palette? It's the Neutrals palette from C-Color. And I got it online, ccolor.com, I believe. That's a dupe for the Tati Textured Neutrals palette, which you can't get anymore. And it's only like, I think, is it $14 or I got it for $14? I have a code. There's a YouTuber, I think it's Hot Mess Mama, and she has like a code with them. I think it's Hot Mess is her code, and I used the code and I got like a discount on it. So, you know, if you can use a code on something, use the code. Show the cover again. Okay, I want to see the cover again. There's the cover, the neutrals. LaBelle says, the bookshelf palettes, people, the collection, folks. Unreal. Yes, it's true. I have a lot of makeup, a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I got a lot. I don't care, though. I love them. And this is the inside. This is the inside. A very sort of neutral palette. When I first started, I was only interested in, like, rainbow palettes. Everything had to be, like, super bright and colorful, and now I've sort of gone the other way. Now I really like the neutrals. Okay. I'm just going to color switch this brush. You can get this from Amazon. This is like it's a color switch sponge. So you can just keep using the same brush. You just rub it, swirl it around in here, and it takes the eyeshadow off. You can dip into another color. Okay, so now I'm going into the little more sort of orangey color. Let's see how that works. You should do green eyes, said he mentioned jealousy for Tony's palette collection. Believe me, I could make people jealous. I could easily make people jealous with my makeup collection. Especially the eyeshadow palettes. I really could. Yes, neutrals are nice for daytime. Glam the hell out of it at night. Definitely, definitely. So, yeah, these colors are okay. I think the pigmentation is okay. It's hard, like, for a makeup company to do neutral tones badly. They're really the most basic and easiest colors for a makeup company to do. Grammy wants to see all of my palettes. Well, maybe we'll do that someday. I'll do a live, and I'll show all the different palettes. I would have to, yeah, I'd have to do a TikTok live because, like, I mean, I think a regular TikTok video, like, couldn't do it. They don't give me enough time. And Addie wants to know what my pronouns are. Well, you know, I'm like he, him when I'm a boy. I like she, her when I'm a girl. I prefer not to be called they, them. Just my preference. You know, if someone else likes that, is that their preference? I have no problem with it. It's just not what I like. Okay, I'm going into sort of the chocolate brown here. I may go into the black too. Oh, yes, all of them. You got a month. It's true. It's so true. I have so many palettes. There's so many palettes. Tips for hooded eyes. Well, for drag, I mean, what I've done is I've created new brows that are higher. I do a cut crease that is higher than my hood. I mean, that's basically what I do. The Belle she is reading me on my makeup, my eyeshadow palettes. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, the injustice. The injustice of it all. The shade. The shade. Yes, hooded eyes. Good rule of thumb, paint bigger. It's very true. It's very true. And if you want them to look bigger, you gotta paint bigger. I'll do like white in the waterline, sort of, help make the eyes look bigger. And there's a lot of tricks you can do. A lot of tricks you can do. Jody says, I haven't gotten very far. Next, I'm talking. I mean, actually, we got a lot. I mean, got new brows. We started laying eyeshadow down. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And need to build these shadows up, though. Brows are flawless. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But they are far from flawless. They say brows they're not supposed to be twins. They're just supposed to be sisters. And I think I would say mine are distant cousins. They're definitely in the same gene pool. Oh, Tabitha says, hello from Paris. Yes, the very reason we're covering the brows is because of hooded eyes, exactly. Well, also for me, because my boy brows are just, they are big, thick, heavy boy brows. But that's fine with me. I don't mind. When I'm not in drag, I want my brows to be boy brows. When I'm not in drag, I want everything to be boy. How do I draw them so perfectly aligned? Believe me, they're not perfectly aligned. I've tried to make them look as close to identical as possible, but really it's just been a matter of practice. It's just practice. It's just a matter of practice. Yes, Nicole. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm definitely a perfectionist. And Jensen's brows are on fleeks. Thank you. They actually did these pretty quick. How did I cover the boy brows? Just plain ordinary Elmer's glue stick, translucent powder, and a lot of foundation. Orange corrector on the color corrector on them, foundations. That's basically it. If you go to my YouTube channel, hint, I do have quite a few tutorial videos there on my doing the brows. Hint, hint. YouTube, Toni HomePerm. Please like and subscribe. Hey, Kentucky. Any plans for today? Nope. Nope. Being lazy, just doing makeup. That's all. Alright, so we did that dark brown. Let's go back in with this more orangey tone. Yes, covering or thinning brows so you can create more space to open the eyes. Exactly. Because where I'm putting my eyeshadow, this is on my real brow. So if I had like my real brows, I would only have like from like here to here. But now covering the brows, I've got from here all the way up to here. See? There's a method to the madness. Going to a Christmas party in 20 minutes, haven't even gotten dressed. Get dressed, girl! Girl! You got to go, girl. Hello, South Wales, UK. I love the UK. I love British television so much. I like, especially the detective shows. I love Midsummer Murders. Right now, my husband and I were getting into an older show from the UK. It's called MI5. It's sort of like MI5 is the like our FBI is like the American counterpart to MI5, I guess. So, like in the U.S. you have FBI, in the U.K. you have MI5. Like in the U.S. we have the CIA, and in the U.K. it's MI6. You should grow a beard and be the bearded lady in a circus, huh? Ooh, I'm so witty. By the way, thanks for the negative comments, because we'll tell TikTok to keep promoting my channel on your feed. Take that to the circus, honey. Yes, I have 2 cats, yes. Red Dwarf. Oh, it's comedy? Oh, my husband hates comedies. He hates comedies. Yes, she's a negative Nancy. Probably jealous as hell, too. What are we saying? Good, I want to give this a great entertainment. Oh. Well, you're going to be quite entertained when you see all the drag queens that start popping up on your feed and you can't get rid of them. How would you describe your cats? Well, I have a big tabby that's called Zach, and then I have a white and orange one. He's a creamsicle, and that's Cosmo. Yes, I'm not quite getting enough depth. What foundation do you use? Many. I mean, always to cover my beard, I use a Krylon paint stick. If I'm doing, a show, I'll probably use my Dermablend. Today, for video, just trying to do a drag look using drugstore makeup, I just use my old Wet n Wild. So, when you're drag queen, you can make anything. You make absolutely anything and everything work if you have to. There is no choice. So there you have it. That was the first half of my Get Ready With Me that I did on TikTok Live using the C-Color Neutrals palette and pretty much all other products from the drugstore. So, I want to thank you for watching today's video, the first half. I will have the second half up in a few days or maybe a week. We'll see how it goes. I'm never really quite sure when I'm going to post something. But if you did like this video, then please hit the like button, and please be sure to click on the subscribe and the notification bell. This way YouTube will alert you every time one of my new videos comes out. And of course, if you enjoy my TikTok lives, then please follow me over on TikTok. I try to do a TikTok live get ready with me once a week, and it's a lot of fun. We all have a lot of fun. People ask me questions, and we talk about makeup, and it's a good time. So thank you for watching part 1 of my TikTok live get ready with me. The part 2 will be up shortly, and I can't wait to see all of you again in that one. Bye bye.